Great shot. Good, yeah. Just let the ball come. Yeah, let the ball come. Done. Good. Right, good. Right. Well done. That was a great shot. That one there. Because when you just waited slightly more for the ball to come. When you hit it, you were exactly in it with your head over the ball. You went out in front. You timed it so well. I think when you get in good positioning creates good power. You don't have to crash the ball. So if you get into a good position, stable base, it's just that will create power anyway. Right. Lovely shot. Well done. 4 more. Well done. Good one, finish. One more. Nice and easy. There you go, Phil, mate. Fantastic. There's a hole there. Somewhere. Harder. Oh, come on. You can stop there. That's really good, guys. Yeah. Really, for a first hit. I think we'll work on that top, man. Yeah. It was actually something that we spoke about, or I thought about when we were in Namibia. I was watching you bat and I was thinking, just against the spinners too, but the ability to punch the ball into the gap and work the angles, just didn't look like you had control. I think the ball looked as though when you were hitting the ball, making contact, it looked like the face was opening up. I think it was because you were breaking that wrist. If you can keep that wrist nice and strong, and then you can just use your hands, you got more control to get that.
Yeah, it'll take it time too.
Yeah, like I mean, we need to do more of these drills.
Yeah, and it's like it felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Wasn't as uncomfortable as the first.
How did everything?
Yeah, quite good.
Getting a position.
Yeah, very good.
Pretty impressive. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, what we're going to do now is work on some sweep shots.
Yeah.
We worked on sweep shots before we went away to Namibia.
Yeah.
And it was something that you'd sort of highlighted as being something that you'd like to develop in your game against the spin bowlers.
Yes.
How do you feel your sweep shots going?
It's okay. I don't think I used it as much in Namibia as I thought I would.
I think probably it's more of a confidence thing too, to be able to actually get down and play the shot. Because the times that I thought you tried to play it, it looked as though...
Quite the right ball.
Yeah, well no, not that. It looked like you weren't 100% sure whether you should try and play it. It was more of a, I'll have a go at it and see what happens, more than a, okay, bang, I'm just going to play it as a natural shot.
Okay.
So let's over the next couple of months work out on the shot. And also that sweep slog shot. Okay, so what we're going to do is to basically just go through the actual shot. We'll start basic steps. Yeah. So when we're playing the sweep shot, you can really play. I mean, you can play it from three lines. Really. Okay. Three different lines that you can play the ball. So as a right-hander, basically a ball that's landing on off stump, okay? And really, the length doesn't matter so much. You can create the length through good movement, good hands. Yeah, and a good front foot step out towards the ball, okay? So you can make this into a full toss. You can play it off a half volley. You can play it off a good length ball because you have so much reach, okay? But you can play it off a ball off stump. So if you're playing the ball off stump, generally the ball goes in front of square leg, through sort of mid-wicket. If you're playing the ball off middle, going more through square, slightly behind square, and then the one that's sort of on leg or just outside leg, you're looking to hit the ball more behind square. So those are sort of the three lines that you can play, and probably the sweep slog shot you'd be looking to play off
with the spin.
Yeah, and off sort of middle and leg.
Yeah.
Or middle and off.
Yeah.
Middle and off.
Yeah.
So that you can create that good rotation and hit the ball over mid. But for you, when you're playing a spinner on a wicket, what are some of the things you need to look out for when you?
You obviously see how much you spin in the ball first, and then you got to make sure that you get close enough to the ball. You got to wait for the ball too. Not play in front of your body. Wait for the ball as late as possible, and then be able to work him around with your wrist. Like we said there, I think it's good that I can work on my top hand and really get myself into a solid position there, and get myself into a good position to push it around a bit more. And I agree with you. I think I sort of break my wrist, and that's where sort of the splices or I don't have control over the ball.
Yeah, well, I totally agree with you that you need to be able to. You basically got to assess the situation first. I mean, you're not going to come straight out probably unless you sweep like Johnny Rhodes, and you sweep from ball one. But you need to sort of assess, okay, the wicket conditions. Is he a leg spinner or off spinner? Yeah, and also have a look at the field too, because maybe they haven't got a guy behind square, and he's bowling to a big offside field, and you can sort of change where you're standing on the crease to create an option to sweep.
Also a good thing to maybe see what he's. I mean, he's obviously going to vary it a bit, but if he sees bowling very, very full, very, very short, well, that's the way you play it.
That guy we played in Surinamese guy, was that left arm very quick. So that sort of spinner on that sort of wicket is difficult to play because the wicket was quite low, wasn't bouncing a lot, and he was very fast through the air. I mean, it could have been an option to play the sweep, but you'd need to be very confident.
Yeah, the thing was that the pitch wasn't gripping and turning. If anything, it was turning hardly anything, but it was just
getting on.
Yeah. So you're always going to take a bit of a risk sort of playing the sweep. In hindsight, that's I think where it let me down with my top arm not being strong enough. Because I was sort of hitting the ball. I was getting into an okay position. I was hitting the ball and I was sort of splicing it to backward point or splicing it to cover, but I wasn't really hitting it with good power. I think that sort of guy you could have used the face of the ball onto the bat because it was okay. I mean, it's a pretty flat wicket.
And also, and use the option of maybe looking at a sweep. Okay, so when we're playing the sweep, so those are the lines you can look at. So